beautiful people of the YouTube. I am coming to you today with a unboxing video of sorts, though unfortunately you can't get this box anymore because this was the Curateur Spring of 2024 box. Now, the Curator box is normally $125 a quarter. And let's just say that this box has a little bit of controversy to it. And I just wanted to unbox it as more of a learning tool for all of you out there who are sort of wanting to find some deals and curious about how to pick out what you want in a subscription box. Please ignore the humongous spot on my nose. Thursday into Friday, a giant blind pimple came into play and wreaked havoc on my entire right side of my face. And all this weekend, I have been trying my darndest and hardest to get this thing to a healing process of sorts. And I will say my cheek is still a little tender and I don't have a swollen gland anymore, and my ear's almost back to normal, but still a little bit of pain there. So it was bad. I want to say, not to get into graphic detail, but I looked like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Friday when I took my makeup off, and finally when I got a one of my father's lancets, I sort of just poked and went the pressure, we'll say. And woo-wee. it was a lot. So, yeah. Good times. I don't know what caused it either because, as you can see, my face perfectly normal. I don't know how the heck a blind pimple of sorts came into play and could hurt that bad, but it did. So, controversy on this Curator box. The Spring Curator box came out and everything looked okay. Rachel Zoe's Curator box, you sort of know exactly what you're getting for that price. That's good to know. She also does have where you can skip a box or pause it. Thankfully, when I got this box, I was able to cancel it because I went on the exact same day the first day of customizations for the summer box came out. You do get to pick some items in her boxes. Usually it's like a different color or a different style of jewelry. But everyone gets the ability to pick. The spring box controversy came into play with one item not shipping. There were shipping delays. There was just a problem with the product getting in time for the spring box. So they replaced it. Many people were happy with the replacement item. The one thing, though, that everyone was complaining about in the videos that I saw, unboxings, was how cheap everything seemed to have been. Not all the items, but some of the items. To the point where they're like, this wasn't really the value I got from the box. And when I saw those videos, I was sort of like, I'm not definitely glad I skipped that. And lo and behold, I did get an email, and they basically said, hey, you haven't been subscribed for a while. How about you get the spring box for $50? And I will say I was starting to think about it, because you get 5 full-size products in the Curator box. And I broke it down and said, well, those 5 items I could justify paying $10 a piece for. You do get free shipping. So I was like, I'll think about it. But $50 was still a lot of money for someone who's just getting back into the workforce. And getting paid. Now, I did get, it was like 3 days later, another email from my other account that I used to subscribe to it with. And they said, hey, we really haven't seen you in a while. We want you back. How about you get the VIP treatment, and we'll give you the Spring Curator box for $25. Now, I really couldn't pass up that. For $25, each item would be basically $5 a piece. And I know if I were to walk in a Five Below and saw these items, well, I would probably buy them. A couple of them, without a second notice, I would buy them. I will say I was able to have a choice of purse color, but because I got it for that price, they only offered me a bracelet. It was a choice. The first was a choice between a bracelet and a necklace. So, unfortunately, I got the bracelet. I don't like bracelets. I have very fat wrists. I only like things that have bands on it, like watches and stuff, that I can adjust. So, I wasn't really too thrilled about getting just a bracelet. But I knew for $5, it's going to make a wonderful Christmas present, birthday present for someone. So, that's my mindset for this box. And I will go through the items that I am excited to get, and I will use very shortly. And then trickle down to the items that, yeah, they're going to be presents, and I am a little disappointed in one of the products. So, opening it up, it looks like this. And yes, it is not really filled. And it was sort of like just covered and tossed around, so I just accept it as it is. I mean, what can you say for $25? So, the first item, which I will go through the replacement product, they did have, basically the product that got replaced was a highlighter blush set. And then you got a brush with it. And I think it was Dulce. the brand, which, like I said, happy I didn't get it, because I actually have gotten these shampoo and conditioner in a FabFitFun box a while back from IGK. And this is the Legendary line, and I don't mind it. Is it really great on my hair? No. But I did use it very sparingly, like just my regular shampoo 2 times, and then I would go and use this once, and then my regular shampoo 2 times, and then this. So I definitely can make this last a long time, and I am actually happy to get this. Would I pay $25 for these 2 small bottles? Not really. Would I pay maybe $10? Yes, I would. These retail for, I think, $58 or $68. So, like I said, happy to get these. Frankly, I think this makes half of the box value. Next up, that I am most definitely keeping, is in this small fabric bag that has Avant on it. Now, Avant is a UK brand that is very expensive and luxy, and you basically get 2 small tubes in the bag that is supposed to be a value of over $200. And one is a overnight moisturizer, and the other one, which I can tell from the light is not even filled all the way, is a overnight serum. So I love my skincare, and I don't really have any reaction to Avant products. They do me pretty well, and I am super happy. Would I pay $25 for these 2 items? Yes I would. 2 items for $25. Yes, I would pay that in a heartbeat, because I know how expensive these are. So happy to get these, and I will use them. I am almost out of my $320 serum by Dr. Sturm. And yeah, I'm like milking that serum like for dear life, now that I know it's halfway gone. So next up that I am happy to get, and I am sort of glad I got the cream colored option. You could have picked black or cream. And this is the purse. It's a little smaller. It's not going to fit my wallet, but it does fit my phone in there. So, I mean, just to sort of take my phone, my keys, and maybe a credit card and stuff, perfectly fine for like a adventure. And you can actually do it this way with the strap, or you basically have an extra longer strap that you can hook on. If you see, the little knobbies are right there, and you thread it through. And I will say, like, I'm not mad at it. I feel like you probably could unravel this and get away with taking this off completely and making it a crossbody bag, but I sort of like the just shoulder bag. I don't know, I like the look of it. I'm not mad at it, and if I really can't get use out of it, again, would make a good birthday present for someone who loves purses. So it's very soft, very plush in a way, and I'm not mad at this. This was supposed to be like 90 some dollars, so would I pay 25 bucks for it? Maybe, but I'm happy to only pay 5 bucks for it. And the last two items are the items that I'm disappointed in. Now, the first, which, like I said, totally a bummer. If I would have had the option, I would have picked the necklace because I know my wrist size. But it came in a little tiny pouch. I will say I can see why people thought this looked cheap looking, because it was like, it came in a pouch, but yet it was wrapped in plastic in the pouch that also had plastic around the pouch. So I don't know, but it's from Wonderlust Co. And it's a little bracelet with, if you can see, I don't know if it will show up, but there's 3 little like chain links that have some diamonds sparkle on them. And unfortunately, even though this does have a little bit of links to make it longer, it unfortunately did not fit my fat wrist at all. So this is definitely going to be gifted, and this is supposed to be almost like $100. This is something that I would see on FabFitFun's website for like 25 bucks, and they're like, oh, it was originally like $98. You get it for 25 bucks. I could see that. But Curator, you've had some pretty good jewelry in the past. And I will admit, this does feel a little cheaper end. Like something I would get at JCPenney or Kohl's jewelry compared to like high-end jewelry. And I'm not knocking it. Like I said, I mean, I would, if I had the wrist size, I would pick this up at JCPenney for $25 and be happy about it. But, like, I do see where some people were coming for shade with this one. And last but not least, the most controversial is this from Skin Gym. It is a beauty tool that vibrates with a rose quartz disc at the top. Batteries are not included. Now, this is something that I would see at Ross for about like 10 bucks. And the fact that we don't even get batteries for this also makes it like cringy a little bit. And I have a facial like serum moisturizer massager that actually has like red lights that come on when it touches your skin. Like, it's magical. That resembles this in a lot of ways, and that was $100. This is like $60. I feel like you could probably get something like this at a Five Below for $5, but I'm just saying from experience of buying tools like this. I mean, I love my Jade facial roller, and I mean, that was like $10, and they claimed like it was like $30, but This is going as a gift and might be like a white elephant gift. I ain't knocking it. Quartz is very cooling on the skin, and to get a nice facial massage by sticking some batteries in this, it's a gift. So it is what it is. I can see why people were complaining about this item now that I physically see it in my hands. But for the most part, like I said, like if I broke it down, all of these items was $5 a piece. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm happy at the 3 items that I got and I'm going to use and keep. This is going to make a great gift for someone that has smaller wrists than I do. And, the facial massager will get gifted some way or another. So, all in all, I thought it was an okay box for $25. I think it would have been a decent box at $50. I'm glad that I didn't get, again, the summer box. I mean, some of the items look really nice, and then it just went like cheap again with a couple of the items. Like I don't know what's happening at Curator. Chalk it up to inflation, I guess, but I just hope that maybe the fall Curator box is, I know it's always been my wow one, so here's fingers crossed that that one is a good one, because in the past I have been willing to pay $125 for a Curator box, so if it wows me. What do you guys think? Comment down below, and know that next weekend I will be definitely filming a video of my FabFitFun box, because it's coming Monday. Ooh, ooh. Yes. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.